Today is January 1st, 2024.
And for a lot of people, today is a day to look forward and set goals for what you want to achieve in the next 365 days.
Like this year I'm going to go to the gym.
This year I'm going to start journaling.
This year I'm going to get that promotion.
But for Mac and I, today is a day to look back at all the amazing things 2023 brought us and to work on a heart of gratitude.
2023 was the year we celebrated our first year of marriage.
2023 was the year we got to travel more.
And 2023 was the year we made great new friendships. But one of the most awesome things to come out of 2023 was discovering our passion for running.
And that's why we decided to do the 20.24 mile challenge. We would start the year of 2024 with the thing that brought us so much joy in 2023.
But it wasn't always like that.
See, in college we always saw running as something we had to do.
As college athletes, there's no better way to get fit for the upcoming season than to hop on a treadmill and do a running workout, especially during the cold winter months of Ohio.
I remember every Tuesday and Thursday waking up to see the treadmill workouts my coach had given me and dreading them all day. Again, it was something we had to do. It was another task. We had to go to class, do homework, study for exams, run on the treadmill, and then I could finally go home and rest by reading a book or watching a random YouTube video.
But something changed after we graduated. We got 9-to-5 jobs where we would sit at a desk all day. After a long day of learning all these new things we were supposed to do, we would get home and try to rest like we did in college.
I kept finding myself not focusing on the book I was reading or Netflix show I was watching. My brain was fried, so I randomly decided to go out and run in the park near our house. I laced up my running shoes, went out for a run, and it went kinda bad, honestly. It was peak Texas summer, hot, humid, and I had just not run in a while. It was definitely not enjoyable. But after I showered, I noticed my brain was ready to go again. My mind was clear enough to focus on the TV show or book that I was reading.
And then it clicked. In college, we would work with our bodies, pushing them to the limits, so we had to take time to rest with our minds, like reading a book or watching something.
But now as office workers, we are using our brains all day, so to rest, we have to turn off our minds and be active with our bodies. After completing our workouts, we realized that we were out of work mode and find more joy in doing things around the house like cooking, cleaning, reading, or hanging out.
And that realization is game-changing. God has given us these bodies that not only are able to do this stuff, but also find joy in it. Exercising was no longer something we had to do, it was something we got to do. And we slowly started looking forward to it.
I mean, don't get us wrong, working out is not always enjoyable during it. Getting better is supposed to be hard and challenging. But we all have experienced the joy that comes after getting a little bit faster or pushing yourself just to run a little bit more. There's joy that comes from challenging yourself and building discipline.
And that's another big takeaway. Discipline is bigger than motivation. You'll not always want to do it, but get out there and get it done anyway.
That's what we experienced today. We had the idea of doing this 20.24 mile challenge and it sounded awesome on paper. But we woke up after celebrating New Year's and we were just not motivated.
On top of that, we were still dealing with pains of running our first marathon this past month, and just a few weeks ago I threw out my back, so I was forced to adapt my goals.
As my soccer coach used to say, you can't control all the events, but you can control your reaction to it, and it does affect the outcome.
So today I opted to do 20.24 miles on the bike and to cheer Guillaume the whole way. As much as I love running, I only get one body and I need to care for it well.
And it would have been so easy for me to say, you know what, my calf is kind of sore, so maybe I should just bike too. The motivation wasn't there, but the discipline was. I had to tell myself, just go out there and get it done. And that's what I did. I started running and I was hoping runner's high would hit and the beautiful view would make time go by faster, but it really wasn't easy. I ran some, I walked some, and I even just hung out with Mac for some. But I did it.
We finished 20.24 miles to kick off 2024 the right way. But the whole time that we were going, we weren't really thinking of 2024, but 2023.
I thought I was gonna plan out my year and all the things I wanted to accomplish, but my mind kept going back to all the memories from 2023. How at the beginning of the year I was certain we were never gonna be runners or triathletes.
But now, 1 year later, we find ourselves having done our first triathlon, our first half marathon, and our first full marathon. And all it took was getting out there and deciding to just do it. The biggest battle we won was before we even laced up our shoes. It was the decision to challenge ourselves to something we had never done before.
So from us to you, whether going on a walk, a jog, a bike ride, a swim, whatever, just get out there and be better than you were yesterday. Who knows, maybe you'll find joy in something like we did.
Let 2024 be the year that you look back and realize you started something new.